It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
You know how it works. If you want some advice from the show, email us. We'll give you our advice as long as you make a very awkward phone call in exchange. Ashley is on the phone with us right now. She's about to do an Awkward Tuesday phone call. And I'm sure all of you guys can identify with this. There's someone in your past, like at elementary school or high school, you grew up with a crush on and you think about them all the time. You're like, I wonder what they're up to now. That's Ashley's problem right now. Ashley wants to call a dude named Andrew. Apparently, they were boyfriend and girlfriend in elementary school.
Huge, Ashley.
And you haven't been able to get over him since elementary school?
Yeah, elementary school, I know.
Wait, how old are you now?
Now I'm 27.
Oh my gosh.
That's a long time.
Obsessed
I
much?
know.
What was it about him that
Oh, I just knew. We used to play together. Like, we even got married on the playground.
you realize that wasn't a real marriage, right?
Oh, I know. It was so sweet, though.
Ashley,
But we got split up by junior high.
Okay, Ashley, real quickly, though, because I had a boyfriend in elementary school who gave me, like, an I love you balloon, but I didn't really love him. Why are you still hanging on to this?
I don't know. I think it's because we played so much together and spent so much time together at such a special time in your life, and he was just the perfect guy because he hadn't grown up yet.
So since elementary school, I'm sure you've probably had other boyfriends and things like that. Or have you been holding out for him this whole time?
Oh, I've had other boyfriends.
Okay. But when you're with other people, are you constantly thinking about your boyfriend from elementary school?
More like right after we break up, I think about my...
Really?
elementary school boyfriend.
All right, that's interesting.
I'm sorry, do you call my elementary school husband?
Okay.
Ashley, do you think you're, hindsight's 2020. Do you think you're just kind of glorifying what you had?
I don't know, because I've seen him since then.
When did you see him?
Last time I saw him, still a long time ago, but it was in high school at a football game because we were playing his school. And we were catching up, and, I mean, he looked good. But then he had a girlfriend who walked up.
So he had a girlfriend in high school, and that's the last time you saw him. Why haven't you kept in contact with him? I mean, if you love this guy that much.
I tried. I mean, at the time that I ran into him, I was super flustered. I didn't ask for his number. Plus, his girlfriend came up, so...
Yeah, that'll usually put a damper on things when you're about to ask someone for their number and their significant other comes up.
Oh, I hated her.
So you saw him and
Gosh, Ashley.
Ashley, are you sure you're not just romanticizing your elementary school romance a little too much?
See, this is why I call you guys. You got to tell me what to do. I need advice.
Okay, Ashley, have you...
Move on. That'd be my advice.
Have you actually told any of, like, your friends that you're still lusting after this dude from elementary school?
I told one friend. She's also a friend from elementary school. And I told her that I still thought about him all the time. And it turns out that she actually got his number. She's married, but she wanted to keep in touch with him because it was so good to run into him. So she jotted down his number. So now I have his number, but I don't know what to say.
What do you think is going to happen when you call him? I mean, do you think that you're going to honestly rekindle a relationship here?
I just want to, say hi and maybe, we should catch up and then work on it from there. But I get so nervous every time I pick up the phone. I just clam up and hang up.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you've tried to call it without our help.
Not really.
Okay.
What if it turns out that Andrew's gay?
I didn't think about that.
You still would probably think that you could turn him, right?
Right, there we go.
All right.
He's not gay.
Well,
All right.
and you've tried to find him on Facebook and maybe message, because that's like a normal way to do it, I feel like now. Like just calling him out of the blue when he doesn't know you have his phone numbers, it's going to be a little shocking to him.
Believe me, I tried to find him on Facebook.
Yeah, it sounds like you tried to find him everywhere. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, give you our advice, and then have you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, okay?
Okay, I'm really nervous.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Ashley wants us to call a guy named Andrew, who she's had a crush on ever since elementary school. She can't think about anybody else still to this day. How old are you again, Ashley?
27.
27 years old. Still can't get this guy out of her head.
Honestly, I'm really sorry, you guys. I really am getting nervous, and I just don't think I can do it.
You don't think you can make the phone call?
Come on.
You know how it works. If you want our advice, you have to make a phone call for us. Do you want
Oh
our
my
advice
gosh.
still?
I want your advice so bad, but you should feel my heart. I just like beating out of my chest. I'm so sorry to waste your time, you guys.
We've got to make the phone call, Ashley.
Come on.
It's how the segment works.
I really don't think that I can do it.
My advice to you, Ashley, is just try not to make yourself sound crazy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because it's a long time to sort of, and it sounds like you have kind of obsessed about this guy since elementary school. It's a long time to have somebody on your mind. Just maybe don't play it up so much as to how you were into being married on the playground and all that stuff. Like, just lose some of those details so it sounds like you don't care that much. You just thought he was super hot.
So you are giving me advice.
There.
Yeah, so now that means you have to make the phone call. Okay? That's how it works.
I can't do it.
What are you most nervous about, Ashley? What is the one thing that's really just...
I'm going to sound cuckoo.
Well, that's already happened. So we've moved past that because it's already done.
Oh, gosh. I can't do it.
Ashley, what if I make the phone call for you then?
You would do it for me?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Make me sound cool.
Ashley, well, see, Ashley, it might even come off less creepy if you do it this way. That way it's more like hey, it's a crazy radio segment where we reconnect old people. Or, where we reconnect old people. Or
I would like
it
that.
came out weird. Yeah, we're connecting people at a retirement home. Where we reconnect old friends. You see what I mean, though? It makes you sound less crazy that way.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I think this sounds better.
You know,
Okay, so if I make the phone call for you, you'll still do it.
I'll do it.
What?
Okay.
This is kind of cool.
I actually think this is a good idea, and I rarely think that Jubal leading anything like this is a good idea, but good luck, Ashley.
All right, Ashley.
Just going to leave you with that.
Hey, I'm going to ask you to come on the phone at some point. You know that.
Okay.
Okay? So be ready when I call for you. Don't, pass out.
Oh, my God.
All right. I'm going to call him right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Andrew, please?
This is he?
Andrew, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. Have you ever heard our radio show before?
No.
Oh, well, perfect. Well, then that's awesome. Then I can tell you what we're doing right now. We do a segment on the show where we reconnect old friends. And somebody recently emailed us about you. They knew you in elementary school, and they've been wondering about you ever since.
Cool.
Is there anybody that, you knew in elementary school that you think about all the time, can't get out of your head?
Not really.
It was elementary school. It's quite a while ago. Her name is Ashley. Do you remember an Ashley?
Ashley. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. What are you up to these days anyway, so we can let Ashley know? Where do you work?
I work for an air conditioning and heating company.
Sweet. Any kids or anything?
Yeah. Say again?
Kids?
No kids.
What do you do for fun?
What is this?
I don't know. I like to. I drink a little bit every once in a while.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, we're just trying to find out what you've been up to since Ashley's been wondering about you.
Oh, cool.
She-
Well, yeah. I don't know. I've been living in Woodinville.
Sweet.
Been around. Does she live?
Andrew, I'm going to be honest. Ashley is interested in reconnecting with you more than a friend.
Really?
Yeah, she's had a crush on you since elementary school. And you don't remember her.
I mean, maybe.
She said that she ran into you at a high school football game 10 years ago, and you guys talked.
Yeah. Okay. What does she look like?
I've never seen her. I've only talked to her.
Okay.
So we talked to her about everything before we called you. She said that when she ran into you at that football game in high school, you had a girlfriend at the time. What's your relationship status now?
We're not on the radio now, are we?
No, it's just we're just calling to talk to you about it.
Okay. I've been married for a couple of years.
Okay. She's going to be upset to find that out.
She's gonna be upset.
Mm-hmm. She really wanted to reconnect you and go out on a date.
Well, we don't have to tell her.
Tell her that I talked to you?
Tell her that I'm married.
What?
Or are you saying that you'd still want to meet her?
Well, I mean, this is just between me and you, but my marriage is not exactly going great, and I think has been my wife. I don't know if she's been unfaithful, but we're just kind of winding down, and it feels like it's ending, and I don't want to.
So it could be time for you to look at some other options.
Yeah, potentially. I just think, who knows?
Hey, who knows? You guys were boyfriend and girlfriend in elementary school, and now that you're in this spot where you're at in your marriage, you could end that and then start something brand new.
I mean, when you put it like that.
So you'd be willing to meet her?
Yeah, I'd love to know what she looks like first. But
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
I will figure out a way to get a picture of her and everything to you. I will also let you talk to her right now. Ashley?
Oh, my God.
Andrew, Ashley is on the phone with us.
hi.
You are such a creep.
I'm sorry, what?
You're married. You'd still meet somebody?
Well,
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm married, but it's not a big deal.
Oh, my gosh. My marriage is winding down. How does a marriage wind down? I thought it was one of those things you kind of did, for life.
I mean, I don't know you very well, but I mean,
my marriage is winding down, so you're looking at other options. That is the douchiest thing I've heard in a really long time.
Oh, thank God he said that.
Andrew, are you really interested in Ashley? Like, do you really even remember her?
I think I do.
We used to ride our bikes every afternoon after school
Okay.
because we lived down the block from each other.
Yeah. We
Remember?
got married, right? On the
Andrew,
playground?
I told you that, Andrew. Ashley, it doesn't sound like Andrew remembers you at all.
Yeah.
I know.
No. Tell me more. I think I. We live down the block from each other. We used to ride bikes together.
She just told you that. Andrew, you don't know who Ashley is, do you? You can't remember her. Just be honest.
I mean, if I had a picture.
I think all you want is just a picture of Ashley. We're not giving you a picture of Ashley, Andrew. Just be honest.
Wait, can you describe her?
Ashley, do you want to describe yourself to him?
I am 5'9". I have brown hair, blue eyes. I mean, I don't want to give him too much because he's kind of a creep.
Yeah, I agree with you.
She
I
was
didn't-
probably a lot shorter in elementary school,
Yeah.
Andrew.
I hope she was a 5'9".
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I was a lot shorter too, but I'm taller now.
Yeah, that's what happens.
These are important things that you would want to know.
Ashley, is this the person that you remember?
No, it's so not.
I mean, of course it's not. I'm not 7 years old anymore.
Who knows? He could have cheated on your elementary school marriage, too.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Well,
I hope not.
Actually, I know that this sounds bad, but I am coming to the end of a long journey, with and you could be the person.
Or the next one?
Yeah.
To what? To sleep with you? To get
Andrew-
married again? What are you
Andrew-
talking about, dude?
Andrew, you don't even remember Ashley, and you're willing to go ahead and say, yeah, I'll leave my wife for you.
Look, guys, I mean, I don't know. She sounds gorgeous. She's 5'9".
Have you just...
She's kind of tall.
She's got a heartbeat.
Hey, Andrew, you know what? Remember earlier when I was saying that we weren't on the radio? I lied to you. We're actually on the radio right now.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What? How far does it go out?
The whole conversation.
All of Seattle, Tacoma, Everett,
Yeah, or how far?
Woodinville.
Yeah, all over the place. People stream us online all over the world. What?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
And there he goes. Ashley, when we talked to you earlier about remembering this dude from elementary school, it sounded like you still were madly in love with him. How do you feel that he doesn't even really remember who you are?
He sounds like he's a very distracted guy. I was immediately just done.
Well, you know what they say, that 8th grade graduation really changes people.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.